you know you're not going to watch this video till the end, if you're not going to watch this video with clear mind, or if you're not going to watch this video to understand my own point of view, please kindly click out of this video now. Okay, it is not compulsory. You have to watch every single video you see on YouTube. So, hi everyone, now that we've eliminated the people that I don't want to watch this video, welcome back again to my channel. It is Deo and I am your captain. The registered nurse currently practicing in the UK. So yes, today I am here to talk about US nurses are better than UK nursing, blah blah blah. I want to start by saying I have not practiced in the US. I've only practiced in the UK. However, I need to talk about what has been going on for months now. And yeah, I feel the need to talk because I think it is getting out of hand and people need to talk about it. So there's this perception that USA is the best country for nurses to practice, and then people go on to like make other people practicing outside of the USA less of nurses or otherwise. I have seen a video about that, a content creator on TikTok who is a registered nurse in the US saying, right, let me read that for you so that you know where I'm coming from. He says, working as a nurse in the UK aren't worth it at all, okay? Like, they don't pay their nurses what they deserve. The USA is still the best country in the world to work as a nurse. I wonder why UK nurses aren't trying to migrate over here. Also, African nurses, let the US be the goal if you are trying to work overseas, okay? So apparently he's a registered nurse who is currently practicing in the US, and this is his point of view, okay? I checked his page and I don't think he has practiced in the UK before. I don't know, but I think he has not practiced in the UK before. Okay, so this is his own point of view. Okay. Is the US better than the UK? Probably yes. Okay, I haven't practiced in the US, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, it is possible that practicing as a nurse in the US could be better than the UK, okay? So like I said, I haven't practiced there, so I can only go on what I've seen and what I've heard. I have seen nurses move from the US to the UK, and they also say, yeah, they have different practices, and yeah, the pay, we all know the pay is low, okay? So I'm not going to come here to say the pay, blah, 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 blah. But there are loads of exceptions to all these things, okay? Generally, the pay in the UK is considered low, not only as registered nurses, but most professions in the UK, their salary are lower than the US counterpart. Okay, that is a known fact. We're not here to argue that. But what I'm trying to say is trying to make UK nurses feel less of nurses. I am all for career progression. I'm all for growth. I love it. See, if you've known me for a while, you know I crave growth. I love, you see, that's why most times when I get things that I know will benefit you, I come here to share, okay? When I got into anesthetics, I came here to share. I shared the career progression, how I could become an anesthesia associate. I shared all of those things. When I got my license in Australia as well, I shared the process and all. I love career progression. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that this is a fact. I share information for nurses that even want to go to Canada, that want to go to US. I share those information whenever I see those things, okay? So I love career progression, and if practicing in the US is career progression for you, definitely go for it. No one is stopping you. But what I don't want to understand, or what I cannot get, is when nurses in the US try to downplay nurses in other parts of the world. I don't get it. Okay, now this guy on TikTok, he's never practiced in the United Kingdom before, so let's pardon him, okay? Let me go further to a UK RN, or he's once practiced in the UK and now he is in the US, okay? Now we all know that a lot of nurses are passing NCLEX, a lot of nurses are moving out of UK to Canada and also to the US, okay? But there's this stigma, or there's this pressure. I don't know if people are, I don't know, maybe because I am quite popular, but I'm going to share some things with you in this video that you know that people are trying to define my own happiness or define my own success for me, because I don't understand. Happiness, success, and career progression, they're all personalized. I might want to become an advanced practitioner, but you might not, and that is okay, okay? Now, a UK RN who has practiced here in the UK for a while, I don't know how long, I don't know him personally, I don't know him. Someone sent me his tweet, okay, and person was just asking my own point of view, and then I had to go on Twitter. I'm not active on Twitter, but because the person sent me his tweets, I had to search him on Twitter. Okay, I was like, this is like guts. Let me see what his point of view actually is. And then when I checked his tweets, he's not doing his tweets to educate us. Okay, now let me read the tweet for you so that it doesn't look like I'm just blabbing. Just when I thought I have lost passion for nursing, United States brought out the whole vibes back. That's good, fine, I'm happy for you. Okay, I have never felt like a clinician this way. Okay, scope of practice in the US and scope of practice in the UK, they are different things. Okay, so let's give that a pass as well. When you are actually practicing with over 90% of clinical stuffs, not like some sort of errand boy or senior care assistant. Guys, this is where I think I caught it. Okay, this is where I think there is so much things wrong with this tweet. Okay, with some laughing emoji on all that. See, you can progress your career, it's fine. If you decide to say you want to remain a band 5 in the UK, it is still fine. Don't let anybody pressurize you to move up the band or to pick up X. No, nursing is what you make out of it, and as long as you are happy, that is absolutely fine. Now, you trying to say UK RN scope of practice is being an errand boy or being a senior healthcare assistant, it just goes a lot to say about how myopic scope of practice in the UK. Okay, yes, I might agree with you that US RNs tend to do more, okay, based on the fact that they have more roles to play and all that is fine. But you just saying UK RNs are liking to be errand boys or girls, or they are senior healthcare assistants, shows a lot about your personality, because there are lots of UK RNs that are not working bedside. Okay, and aside the fact that they're not working bedside, we have specialist nurses. Specialist nurses do not do what a regular band 5 do. We have advanced nurse practitioners here in the UK as well. We also have nurse consultants here in the UK, and we have like lots of specialties that you as a registered nurse in the UK can branch into that are not even hospital based, and you earn so much money. Now, when you talk about the salary, okay, as much as I say, yes, the truth is that UK RNs earn lower than US RN. I'm not here to argue that, but there are so many things you have to consider, okay? And that was not it, okay? So just to let you know that he was not trying to educate us, because look, I love when people move to countries and they compare countries. I love watching those videos. Nanelle Griselda, she did a video about that. I love it. I watched it. I love to hear your opinion. I myself have done videos like that. I've compared Canada to UK, I've done all of those things, and it's just for education purpose. Okay, I love to know things. That's why you see me traveling a lot, because I want to know what's happening in the next country. So if you are there and you are telling me this is how UK is, or this is how Canada is, this is how Australia, I love to hear it. Look, they're not even trying to let you know that, oh, in the US we do this, we do that. Why in the UK we don't do this, we don't do that? These are the kind of things I want to see. Not you telling me, oh, not some kind of errand boy, or not you trying to say that the US is the best country in the world, and any nurse not working in the US is wasting their time. Blah blah blah. That is not it. Okay, see, that sounds like really, really unprofessional. Like, as a registered nurse, you should not even be seen or heard doing those kind of things. Well, I'm not perfect. I'm not here to say I've not said things that are bad as well, but it's becoming a nuisance. Okay, and I had to put this on my Instagram, and a lot of people had similar things to say. I'm going to put the screenshots here, okay? And then there's some people that feel that USA nurses do not do bedside things, like they don't clean poop, they don't feed patients, all those things that UK RNs do. The other day when I also posted about the fact that I am now doing my specialty in aesthetics, somebody just came, you will not even earn so much money. If you were in the USA, you earn so much money. Why? No, you will not even tell me my profession more than I am. Okay, see, as much as I say, okay, yes, career progression, all that, there are lots of us that would not do nursing forever, and lots of us are looking at ways to leave nursing. So as much as, yes, it's good to advance your career and all the boo, I don't think it is right to tell people what to do. I also say that there are lots of people in Nigeria that are really earning so much money as a registered nurse in Nigeria. Okay, so When you tell people that you are earning more money than some people, I don't want you to look at the currency. I want you to look at what that money can do for you in that country. People say, oh, move abroad, move abroad. There are some people that are very happy where they are. They're happy in Nigeria, they're happy in the UK, they're happy in Canada, they're happy in Australia, they're happy anywhere they are. You don't even want to know. Even when I posted that I'm going to Australia, some people will be like, oh, why don't you move to US? Why don't you move to US? Now the society is trying to make everybody feel like if you're not in US, you are nowhere, which I feel like it is something really, really wrong. Because even when you tell them, oh, you're going to Canada, they'll be like, oh, why not move to US? I get it. USA pays so much, but a lot of us, we don't look at just the pay, okay? So in every time you think about, oh, telling someone to move to US, ask the person if that is what they want. If that is what they want, good and fine. Advise them, encourage them, and encourage them to move. I'm not even trying to joke, but I know a lot of nurses that have passed the NCLEX, but they are still here in the UK because they don't just feel it anymore. And I want to tell you that most of them took that NCLEX because of peer pressure. Yes, peer pressure. Oh, you've been in the UK for this long. Why have you not written NCLEX? That is why most of them write the NCLEX. And when they write it, after a few years, they be like, oh, I'm just happy here. I'm this here. Because sometimes, yes, money is good, but money is not everything, okay? So money is not everything. As much as we always say, oh, better pay, better pay, better pay. A lot of people would be happy in a particular country that pay them less than when they move to a country that they feel pay them more. When I say feel, I mean, even in the US, there are loads of nurses that are underpaid. I'm not even coming here to blab. Last year, California nurses are known to be the highest paid. But why? They went on strike last year. Yes, for a better pay. So you can imagine, maybe, just maybe, the cost of living and the pay is still not tallying. Now, I'm not here to say they're not earning much, but I'm just trying to say nurses will always be underpaid anywhere they work, okay? So before you compare yourself to California nurses, you want to know how hard they work. You want to know how many days in a week they work. You want to know their scope of practice. Their scope of practice is not the same in the UK. Their scope of practice is so much. So what I'm just trying to say is people should just be mindful of how they try to make people feel successful or less successful. You can be anything you want to be if you put your mind to it. If you feel that the USA is for you, please and fine, go for it. I'm not even trying to discourage anybody. But when you want to compare two countries, please be a bit professional. Don't come out to just say things just to make yourself feel better and then make the other people feel less, because that's what I perceive about all this unnecessary comparison, okay? There's someone that also made a post saying UK RNs struggle to get a house, blah, blah, blah. We cannot buy properties and all that. I just want to tell you that everybody on this planet Earth has what we call priority, okay? Priority. Now, getting a house in the UK, I don't think it is that hard. From my point of view, I don't have a house, and that is because it is not my priority, okay? Not because I don't have the money, or not because I cannot. I have my own personal reasons that I would not like to say out here. But I want to just say that, firstly, getting a house in the UK is one of the easiest things to do within 2 or 3 years of being in the UK. Houses in the UK, how much are houses in the UK? You can get a good 2 or 3 bedroom flat in Wales for like 5,000, 8,000. You can also get that amount in North, about 10,000. You get a good 2 or 3 bedroom house. Okay, but there's this like stigma of saying, oh, UK RNs cannot buy properties, or UK RNs cannot buy flashy cars. You can do all these things, you just need to have a good credit. And even aside having a good credit, a lot of people have priority. Some people have projects back home that they are dealing with. So what is the point of getting a house? And also, some people are not just ready to be tied down to a particular location. So there are lots of reasons. So when I see people saying all these things of, oh, UKRNs cannot even buy a house, or this thing, they don't live flashy. It is priority, okay? Not everybody wants to do all those things. And if they can, fine, good, I'm happy for them, congratulations. But coming out to say, oh, UKRNs cannot afford this, no, I think it is just a myopic mindset, because if you are UKRN, there are ways you can earn more money other than just doing your regular band 5 role. UKRNs will only work 3 days in a week, you have 4 more days to do something outside of nursing to get you more money, or do something in nursing as well to get you more money. So the stigma of, oh, UKRN earn less, UKRN this, I think it is getting too much. Give a constructive feedback of, oh, this country is like this country is like that. I'm not against that at all, but I'm not for you coming out to say this country is the best, and if you're not practicing here, you are wasting your time, or you are errand boy, you are no. I feel like that is too much. Okay, forgetting that we all started somewhere, and even at that, there are lots of people that are here in the UK. They are very happy. They're happy with their specialty. They're happy with how much they get. They are content. They are okay. They're happy. So there's this. I think the pressure or all these things are just unnecessary. Regardless of where you are in, whether UK, Nigeria, Canada, any country you are, if deep down in you, you know you are genuinely happy, you are content, you are okay, do not ever make anyone, any nurse or anybody make you feel bad because you are in a particular country, or because you are not in a country they feel is the best. Okay, that is so myopic, because I know of nurses that are in Nigeria that are doing better than me. I'm not even saying it. They are doing better than me. They are doing better than a lot of us abroad. And I also know some people in the UK that are doing better than some UKRNs, and I know some people in Canada that are doing better than some people in Australia. So in essence, what I'm just trying to say is, never ever let the society determine what your success is. Never ever allow the society tell you what happiness is. You define your happiness. And if you are in the UK and you're not happy in the UK, and you feel your happiness is tied to US, please by all means move to the US. Okay, everyone should be able to do what they want, and as long as you are happy, I am happy, everyone is happy. Okay, so there's no point trying to downplay other people's success, or there's no point trying to tell people what you feel is the happy state. Because guys, let me shock you, if you think that the pay is the only thing that attracts people to a country, we all will be in Luxembourg. Okay, Luxembourg is known to be the highest paying country for registered nurses. Even Iceland pays nurses better than the US. Okay, so all these things is just making your research. Okay, aside the pay, there are other things that make people attracted to a country. So regardless of where you work, you're still a registered nurse. You are still doing what you need to do. I am just here to do the Lord's work anyways. Thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know what you think about this comparison in the comment section. This is my rant. So I hope everyone is happy as the way they portray on social media as well. But let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.